I guess now, with more reaction, we have Karl Rove, Fox News contributor. All right, let's start. The only Democrats, you notice they've been silent on the lieutenant governor of the Commonwealth of Virginia, Karl. Really interesting, because they went after Kavanaugh with a vengeance. I don't see the I believers in that case. But a few of the other 2020 candidates that don't like Biden, now they're back, but for their own political motives. What's your reaction to these issues that Biden will face if he decides to jump in?
Well, look, Biden's always been known as a guy who is a hugger, a kisser, a backslapper. I've even been the victim of sort of Joe Biden, the goofiness of Joe Biden at the of unveiling of President George W. Bush 43's official portrait in the Obama White House. Biden was seated in front of me and turned around and saw me, and in good nature, I have to say, good-naturedly started poking me in the chest with his finger, saying, "Hey, you're great, man. You're great." And poor Dana.
Did he try and kiss you on the lips?
No. Dana Perino, though, I think was horrified. She was sitting next to me, and David Petraeus was on the other side. I think General Petraeus was thinking, like, should I stop the vice president from thumping Karl Rove in the chest because he kept doing it? But look, this is a minor thing, but a couple of lessons out of this. One is every time a Democrat gets in the race, somebody, generally on the left, is going to do an oppo dump on him. They're doing the dump on him now. They did a dump on Amy Klobuchar. She was a terrible boss, they said, and fed all this stuff out. Even Robert Francis O'Rourke got hit. Oh, he's too close to the Republicans, and he's got a very thin record on policy. So it's a sign that the Democrats are going to be playing tough and hard and nasty and mean this time around. And second of all, it shows that Joe's not ready yet for prime time. Despite the fact that he has been a vice president, that he served in the Senate for a long time, that he ran for president a couple of times, he doesn't have his team together. So when this popped on him over the weekend, it took him some time to finally get his sea legs and put out an appropriate response. And finally, it raises the question of, is he going to continue to apologize? We saw him do it about Anita Hill last week. I thought you did a good job of laying that out. The question now is he going to feel compelled to go back and apologize for anything else that specifically that he did in the past? Or can he do a sort of a blanket statement of, you know who I am, my intention, I want to be respectful if people took it the wrong way, but is he going to keep apologizing, or is he going to show some strength? I think Democrats are going to applaud him more if he shows some strength than if he joins in the sort of the constant apology tour for everything that he's been and everything that he's done for the last 30 years.
But if you look at even Robert Francis, Beto this week, I mean,
no. Don't use that phony nickname. He's Robert Francis O'Rourke. That's how he shows up on the ballot. I'm asking you, please join me in this crusade.
Can I say Robert Beto Bozo? Is that all right?
No. All
right, I'm a talk show host. Give me a little latitude here. All right. Let me go to look, in 2018, Democrats, they hid who they are. Now they can't go to the left far enough. New Green Deal, no oil, gas, no combustion engine, no cows or planes eventually, and the world's going to end in 12 years. But the problem is, and then everything's free. How is the country going to absorb that? I would assume that people, wow, everything's free, guaranteed a job, vacation, government healthy food, retirement, everything's even free college, free child care, wealth tax. How's that going to fly with a 70% top marginal rate, 90% top corporate rate?
Yeah, look, I may be wrong on this, but I think the good common sense of the American people leads them to understand that you can't have everything free, that there has to be somebody who pays for it. But the Republicans have got to go out there, and each time one of these ideas is brought up, they need to attack it, doing three things. One is to say this is bad policy. Two is to say this is not in keeping with our values. And three, to offer some positive alternatives. And the Green New Deal is one of the best examples. One of the things that gets me is that all of this stuff is designed to transform our society into something that it isn't. We're going to move from a free enterprise system to a socialist system. We're going to go from a system in which personal freedom and personal responsibility are paramount to one where the government takes care of us. And most important of all, why are we doing this? We are the only major industrialized country in the world which is growing its economy and reducing the absolute level of greenhouse gas emissions. They peaked in the U.S. at about 6 million tons in 2007. They're now about 5.5 billion tons. We're the only ones that are doing that. Where's India? Where's China? Where's the developing world?
They're
Where's
never
Europe?
going to join us.
We're the only ones doing that.
All right, I only have 30 seconds. Quick answer. So the president, it's a 70-30 issue minimum, build the border wall. We shouldn't take up health care. You guys promised this for 7 years, show votes, and you never got it done. Why not fight to follow up on your promises? Meaning the Republicans, House, Senate. Trump keeps fighting for his promises.
Yeah, look, if we have a health care plan, by God, let's fight for it. Border security, let's fight for it. But everybody's got to do it. And we shouldn't have, in all fairness, I wish we had the president step into office and in January 2017 say, I'm asking for a supplemental appropriation to build the wall in the necessary places along the southern border. We'd be better off than fighting it today with a Democratic House.
I'll tell you, they didn't. You're right. That was promised, apparently, by Paul Ryan. They didn't override his veto, though, and they did allocate $9 billion from the Defense Department. Let's see what happens. Carl, thank you. Appreciate it.